Hey guys, I'm Brittany Rivers and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be taking you all through the process of dyeing this 613 wig and getting this beautiful pink color. I was kind of going for like this ombre-ish look. I did like a little lighter roots here. You can kind of see like how much lighter it is when I do like a middle part and stuff. Like you can see it better. Like that looks cute. I'm gonna play with it, but I'm in love. I've always been so scared of like wearing pink for some reason. But it just looks bomb. It's given. Let me put all the hair to the front so you all can see. Bam, bam, bam. I'm going to insert like pictures and stuff so you all can see from different lightings and stuff. The lace is giving. It's just giving. But I'm going to take you all through the process of dyeing this wig, showing you all what dyes I used and all of that. I'm also going to link this hair in the description box, so make sure to check that out. Like, y'all, the hair is just like giving. Like, look at this. It's even just the hair quality itself, it's just giving to me. Like, I am obsessed. Like, look at that. Yes, it's giving. I love it, love it, love it. We're going to go ahead and hop into this video, but before we do, I'm going to ask that you all remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Madam Brittany, and let's go ahead and get into this video. So the wig I'll be using today is this 613 13 by 6 32-inch wig from Ossilee hair on Aliexpress. I did buy this wig 100% myself during the 11/11 sale. It's been sitting in my closet for a little while, but the hair is just so beautiful and thick. It's also 250% density, if I didn't say that, but it was giving. So the first thing I always do is protect that lace. This may or may not be necessary depending on the company, but I always do it just in case. So I spray a little Got2b glue freeze spray all over the lace. So I'm going to add 3 layers of this. So spray it all over the lace, blow dry, spray it again, blow dry, spray it again, blow dry it. It'll have some kind of like hard film around it. And that's how you know your lace is protected. Also spray it a little bit above the hairline, because when I install my wigs, I always leave a little extra lace in front of the hair. So the first thing we're going to do is tone the wig. We're going to remove all that yellowness out of the 613 wig. So in color theory, purple cancels out yellow, so we're using purple shampoo. And I'm going to do this the same way you watercolor here. It happens really quickly. I have some warm water I boiled. This one is really, really hot. It doesn't have to be that hot, especially for this part. But I'm going to pour some of that in my little pan. Pour the shampoo in there, whisk it around, kind of mix it together. And then we're going to dip the hair, just like you're watercoloring it. I'm always so amazed by how quickly this happens. So I'm putting the hair in and it literally changes before your eyes. You can see the yellow is disappearing. So you only have to have the hair in this for a few seconds. You don't want to leave it in too long because the hair turns like gray-like, and then the purple comes into the hair. So you don't want purple hair. But without even speeding this up or anything, you see all of that yellow is already out of the hair. This is in real time, you all. It's always so cool to me. Yeah, so in those 20 seconds, this is how your hair looks. You see all of that yellow is gone. You see a little purple in there, but that's only because I didn't rinse the hair. So here are the dyes I'll be using. I have 1 bottle of pink Petal, 2 bottles of pink Rose, and 2 bottles of pink blush, all from Adore. I will be using all of these colors. So I have rinsed the hair. I didn't wash it or anything. I just rinsed out the purple shampoo. But we're going to start the watercolor process for the pink Petal, the lightest color. We're only coloring the roots, and I only have 1 bottle. This is a very light color, so I didn't add too much water to the pan, because the more water you add, the more dye you should add. So don't add too much water. I kind of just eyeball everything. But I'm going to use this whole bottle in this pan. And definitely dip the bottle in, shake it around a little bit, pour the dye out to kind of loosen up all the dye around the bottle so you can get all your money's worth. Of course, you're going to mix that water up to distribute the dye, and we're going to go in with the wig. Once again, I'm only going to try to dye the top first. So I want it like light pink roots, so we're going to put it in lace first. I was definitely a little worried about it not being enough dye, but you really have to trust the process. One bottle is more than enough. You can see how like the water is actually turning a little lighter. So that's how you know the dye is being soaked into the hair. You want to move the wig around to make sure all of the lace, all of the front part is getting that light pink on it. But you can see the water getting gradually lighter and lighter. And now the pink is actually in the wig. You see it's starting to look good. It has the pink. So I'm done with that part. I put the wig to the side. I didn't rinse it out or anything. Just put it to the side. I added a little more water because I went really low on the water because I only had one bottle. But we're going in with the pink rose, number 82. I'm putting both bottles in the water, stirring it up. Once again, make sure you put a little water in the bottle, shake it around so you can get all of your money's worth. So now I'm dipping the entire bottom half of the wig in the water. I'm holding the roots part. So we don't want any other dye to get on the light pink we just did. But everything else is going to be dyed this pink rose color. It's already adhering, it's already sticking. If you see any blonde parts, you can kind of go ahead and put that in the water. Any blonde parts towards the top you kind of missed. But the tip top, you don't want any excess dye on it. You want to keep it as light as possible. I kind of just kept whirling it around. This took maybe 5 minutes to do, to just make sure all of that dye is everywhere on this wig. It looks so beautiful already. And that's only 2 bottles of pink rose. The water is lighter now, so you know that dye is all in the wig at this point. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the third color, which was the pink blush color. We aren't emptying out the water or anything like that. I'm just putting the wig to the side on a towel again, and then I'm going to go in with the other color. But just look at that. Like, we still have our light roots right now, and it's gorgeous. It's giving. We're adding that pink blush dye straight to that same water. We're not pouring out our water, and I'm not adding any more water between each one. That was only between pink petal because it was a light color. I used so little water. And going to pink rose. But once again, now we're at pink blush. So I'm adding those 2 bottles. I'm going to whisk it around like we did earlier. The third color didn't end up that deep on my wig. Like, it still looked pretty close to pink rose, but if you wanted to, maybe you could add a 3rd bottle of pink blush to make it even more of a deep pink. But I'm only going in on the bottom half of the hair, so I have like a middle gap that I'm not touching, and we're only doing the tips. I'm just kind of whirling it around. So now we're about done. You can see the water is just a little bit lighter. It's not a lot of hair to dye, so it's not going to be too light, but we're done. This is the hair after I rinsed it off with cold water. I still had a little more rinsing to do, but I was just in love with the way the hair looks so far. You still have the pink roots, and then you have the darker hair. And you can kind of see it is a little darker at the ends. So it was just beautiful to me. So this is the hair completely rinsed out. You see it has like depth to it. Like even the pink parts have like highlights and lowlights. It's gorgeous. The hair still looks like vibrant. It's not dry or anything, and you can definitely see it's darker at the ends. I love it. So that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, you all. Bye, guys.